The first thing you have to get is the degree. This is the highest power of a variable in the problem. In this case, the degree will be 3. The leading coefficient is the number that belongs to the degree of our equation. In this case, it will be 1. The y-intercept is the number in the problem that has no variable. In this case, we don't have a y-intercept. To get our x-intercepts, we have to factorize first and isolate the x. Multiplicity. To get this, you have to check if the power of the number in the equation is odd or even. This will tell you if that number in the graph is going to bounce or cross. If it is even, it bounces. If it is odd, it crosses. To graph, you have to mark the x-intercept and the y-intercept. In this case, our zeros are -5, 0 and 5, and we do not have y-intercept. The right side is going to increase because our leading coefficient is positive, and the left side is going to decrease because our degree is odd. Then you have to graph it, but in order to do this, you have to see if it crosses or bounces. All our zeros have odd number as their power, so they are all going to be crossed.
To graph a polynomial function, first you have to get the degree. This is the highest power of the operation. In this case, the degree will be 4. Then you have to find the leading coefficient. This is the number that belongs to the degree. In this case, the leading coefficient is 1. To get the y-intercept, you have to look for the number with no variable. In this case, we do not have a y-intercept, so it's going to be 0. In order to find the x-intercepts, we have to factorize the equation and isolate the x. Those are our x-intercepts. X equals 0, x equals -3, x equals 3. Now, multiplicity is the power of the x-intercepts in our factorized equation. The 0 has an even power. 3 and -3 have odd powers. This means that when graphing, the 0 is going to be bounced because it's an even number. And the 3 and -3 are going to be crossed because they are odd numbers. To graph, we must check the behavior of the right side. It increases if the leading coefficient is positive and decreases if it's negative. This time is going to increase. The left side behavior depends if the degree is even, the left side is going to go to the same direction as the right side. And if it's odd, it's going to go to the opposite direction. This time our degree is going to increase too because it is even. Then we have to mark our x-intercepts, which are 0, -3, and 3. And then our y-intercept, but in this case we do not have one. Then we're going to graph it. Remember that the 0 bounces and the 3 and -3 are going to be crossed because of their multiplicity. And there we have our polynomial function graphed.